Abrasive surfaces and technical narrow sections greet the drivers in Rally Portugal. Home to some spectacular past crashes, the gravel of the Algarve will test even the most experienced of the WRC elite. Championship leader Sebastian Ogier continued his excellent form, storming through stage 1 in his Volkswagen Polo R, comfortable with a 4-second lead despite suffering from illness. Portugal 2012 winner Mads Osberg overcame his bad luck in Mexico to take the fastest time in stage 2. Driving flat out, the Norwegian finished overall 3.9 seconds ahead of Ogier. Another driver who had a fantastic stage 2 was Citroën man Dani Sordo, moving up from 5th to 3rd place. Fastest in qualifying, Sordo is excelling on the gravel of Portugal. Mikko Hirvonen flew off the start line on stage 1, but had a disappointing second test after switching to hard compound tyres, which affected his handling. He'll need to pick up his pace if he's to compete for a podium. Jari-Matti Latvala, meanwhile, has dropped to 5th place, a slow start for the Finn, who's 16 seconds off the pace. Formula 1 star Robert Kubica is making his rally debut in Portugal in a Citroën DS3 RRC. The Pole made an impressive start, finishing 4th in the WRC2 category in stage 1, but reports from stage 2 say he might be suffering from an overheating engine. Second lead overall. As Saturday dawned, Ogier was having some problems with his Volkswagen Polo R, but pushed through on the chunky gravel of Santara de Serra to come in second fastest in stage 6. Dani Sordo, who is putting up a real fight against rally leader Ogier, pushed himself too far in this battle, suffering rear damage and stopping 19 kilometres in. Bad news as well for M Sport driver Thierry Neuville in 5th after he hit a rock and broke his suspension 4 kilometres in. The Belgian, yet another victim of the rough terrain in the Algarve. Further down the championship, former F1 star Robert Kubica restarted today in the WRC2 category after retiring from 2 punctures between stage 4 and 5 last night. A day of long and tumultuous stages draws to a close here at a sunny Rally de Portugal, and the seemingly infallible Frenchman Sebastian Ogier also continues to shine, now with a wider lead of 34.8 seconds. This gap opened up after losing rival Dani Sordo, who was forced to retire after seriously damaging his car in the opening stage of the day. Ogier's VW teammate Jari-Matti Latvala gave a great performance over increasingly abrasive ground, displaying some of the great pace we know he is capable of. And jostling with Latvala, fellow Finn Mikko Hirvonen had a set of solid times, but couldn't quite keep up with his countryman, now trailing by 33.7 seconds. Evgeny Novikov has disappointed on the opening rounds of the 2013 season, not quite making the times expected of him, but despite this appears to have benefited today from the misfortune of others. In WRC2, former Formula 1 star Robert Kubica is out of the running. He had been suffering mechanical problems throughout the day and retired 700 metres to stage 10. The Vodafone Rally de Portugal continues to deliver high drama as we get stuck into the third and final day of racing here in the Algarve. It was a disastrous morning for Camp VW's Sebastian Ogier, who was leading a Team 1-2 at the close of yesterday, met with clutch problems early on as he pushed through the dust in stage 12, managing to get back up to pace in the long 52-kilometre Corte Pereiro stage 13. Not so for stricken teammate Jari-Matti Latvala, however. The Finn encountered even worse problems when he suffered a broken drive shaft from the start, resulting in a set of disappointing times, causing him to lose precious ground to his closest rival in this round of the championship. For Mikko Hirvonen, though, it is a different story. The Citroën driver, who often comes into form for the Sunday stages, has leapfrogged the luckless Latvala, hopping into second position, now just 49.3 seconds behind the competition leader. In a final shower of gravel and a cloud of dust, the 2013 Vodafone Rally de Portugal came to a close today. After a last-minute tyre change in service, Sebastian Ogier approached stage 14 with caution. Although comfortably in the lead, the Frenchman has had a tough ride on the rocks of the Algarve. Chasing down Ogier was Mikko Hirvonen, the Finn throwing all he had at eating up the seconds. Another well-deserved second-place result in his Citroën DS3. Jari-Matti Latvala's morning of misery was improved after an overhaul of the car. The Volkswagen driver fought hard all afternoon and ended in third, his first podium of the season. After an uninspiring performance all weekend, Evgeny Novikov will be very relieved with fourth place for the Qatar M Sport team. And here is our rally winner, Sébastien Ogier. 3 wins out of 4 for the Frenchman in 2013 and a maximum point score in Portugal due to dominating the final power stage. And looking at the leaderboard, Hirvonen very happy in second and Latvala completing the podium in third. Further down the group, Mads Osberg in 8th came second in today's power stage to take away 2 precious championship points.